What's up, YouTube, or should I say what's good? What works for you guys? Anyway, I'm Kuro X Baka, and today I'm just gonna recap Toonami. I wanted to have this video up a little earlier, but I was busy, so I'm getting it up now. And I'm gonna go into a little rant today as well because you guys are really getting on my nerves with your tweets. Some of you out there, you guys know who you are. You guys are really getting on my nerves. Like, seriously. How you guys got the nerve to complain about something you asked for? It's really not making sense. You guys send these tweets saying, Sword Art Online should be on Toonami, or bring this on Toonami, and then complain when it comes on. Like, really, how you guys got the nerve to complain about something that you already seen? I could see if you haven't seen it and you just thought it would be good and was like, well, maybe you should put this on Toonami. But no, you guys have seen the sub and you guys liked it enough for you guys to recommend it. And then when you guys get it, you guys got the nerve to complain about it? Like, seriously? You guys call yourselves American anime fans, but all I see you guys tweeting about is how horrible a dub is? Really? That's your spoken language. You're supposed to watch it in your language. Yeah, we've all seen the dubs, and yeah, that's how you're supposed to like it. But seriously, get over it. It's just a language change. At the end of the day, it's still anime. If you're a true anime fan, you're going to enjoy the anime because you love anime. You're not gonna have a problem with the voices of the characters because they change, because that's bullcrap. I could see if the voice acting was bad. The voice acting was not bad in Sword Art Online. Voice acting's not bad in Bleach. And recently I just saw Blue Exorcist dub when I was watching this Saturday. They aired it, and it was my first time watching the dub, and it was alright. They really did a lot better than I was expecting. And that was a good dub too, so I really don't get why you guys are like complaining. And like, I see your tweets like every Saturday you guys have a problem with a show, or what's like it's a problem when Bleach it's a filler. You guys have a problem with it being a filler, but you guys have already seen Bleach all the way through. In Japan, we already know that Bleach is over right now for the anime, and you guys already seen all of this, but because you guys want to complain about it, you guys would actually watch it and then talk about how bad it is instead of turning the channel. It messes it up for fans like myself who hasn't seen the filler and is actually enjoying it. You guys are messing that up. You guys are trying to get rid of Toonami, but you guys are the same people that asked bring Toonami back. You guys were the people saying bring Toonami back. But then, if we lose Toonami because it's not enough people supporting it, you guys are going to be the main people saying bring Toonami back. You're going to be hashtagging it on everything. So I don't really get like what you guys can't make up your mind. You guys are worse than WWE fans. One minute y'all feeling somebody, the next minute y'all not. It's the same thing with anime. Y'all don't know how to choose what y'all want. And it's like, really? You guys really have a problem with that. I really don't understand it. Anyway, avoiding the rant because you guys got me heated and I'm going to end up, I could talk all day about this. I'm just going to go and recap a little bit of the shows that I saw, like I said I was going to do earlier in the video. But Space Dandy was pretty cool this week. Once again, I thought it was going to be like a crappy episode, but it exceeded my expectations once again. It gave me, as everybody was saying, space feels. In the first half, the second half was just hilarious. Once again, Space Dandy does the impossible and makes me laugh almost through the episode and somehow cry and laugh within the same episode. Just Space Dandy at its best. What can I say? And one of my female friends was watching, and she calls it not fan service, but for the ladies, when there's a certain scene that the ladies might dig, she calls it dandy service, and I got a kick out of that. So now whenever I do a review on Space Dandy, an episode review, and it's a fan service for the ladies involved, it's going to be called dandy service, ladies, because I know you dig that. Besides that, we got a little feels. It was like this dog in space that, like, it really seemed like something that might have happened, that could happen. I'm not saying it might have happened, but it could happen in the near future. They sent the dog into space or whatever. I can't think of the name right now. And it got lost. And it was living on the planet for all these years. And Dandy and crew, you know, they find the dog and they talk into it, and Dandy, like, really, everybody pretty much bonds with it. But what I found funny was Meow was like, he could understand the dog before anybody could, before they got the little translator working or whatever. And Meow was like, it hates you, Dandy, and it says that I have a cool hat or whatever. And then Dandy put the little translator to it, and it's like, the dog was like, I'm so happy to meet you guys. And I'm so happy to see you guys. I haven't seen humans in like forever. And I just started dying, so I was like, really, Meow? That seems to be Meow's gimmick. He seems to like have a love-hate relationship with Dandy. And I was just like, wow, really blown away by the animation again, once again. Perfect animation. The way they tell stories in Space Dandy, even if it's not a continuing series, like it's not really a story, it tells the story that they're trying to tell for that particular episode so good that it makes you interested and you want to see more lives of the other characters than seeing the rest of the show. You know what I'm saying? Like we had Daly, we wanted to see more of her. We thought she was going to join Dandy's crew. Same thing with the dogs, but sadly the dog passed, and Dandy, you know, once again we saw Dandy get serious about something, and he built her a little rocket ship and sent her off and gave her a nice farewell. The second part of the episode is where it takes a weird kind of turn, and it's like these two green dudes that look like humans, I thought at first, but their body looked weird. It's like covered in some green stuff or whatever. And one of the weirdest ways to die in anime was invented again. Dandy goes to comb his hair, and they're like really small, so like I say they're like a small bug. And Dandy goes to comb his hair and kills one of the brothers. And so the other brother gets angry, of course, you know, you lose a brother, you're gonna snap. And jumps inside QT and takes over and like opens up a black hole or whatever. And it gets crazier from there on. And it was pretty good, like I said. I gave it a 10 out of 10. Music, oh, and another thing, we got the Japanese opening for the first time over here in America, which was pretty cool. I like the original and I like the Japanese. It was my first time actually seeing the opening. I've seen the Japanese ending, and I was jamming to that for a while. So this new opening was pretty smooth as well. On to Bleach, great filler. I don't see what you guys are complaining about. This filler was epic. We had everything. We had Nozomi going ham. We had Ichigo finally do something. We had Big Boss Yamamoto going to work, and it was just amazing. For a filler, you guys gotta admit that this episode was just great. I gave this one a 10 out of 10 as well. I'm not gonna go into too much detail because I try to keep my videos short, but it was a great Bleach episode, especially for it being the filler. With Blue Exorcist, or All No Exorcist, I believe that's the Japanese way of saying it, the title. It was really good. You know, we just got a little look into Ren's story. Like I said, most of you guys, I'm pretty sure, because it's pretty old, have already seen the anime, and you're just watching it just to support like I am. And this is my first time watching it dubbed, so I guess I'll be able to see a little bit more of what I didn't see when I was watching the subs or whatever. I enjoyed it, you know what I'm saying. It was good seeing Blue Exorcist again. I think it's been a year since I watched it, or maybe 2. So I was pretty excited to see it again. I gave this a 10 out of 10, just to give it a 10 out of 10, because for a first episode, it was really good, got in good details, and I'm really looking forward to episode 2. And it's an anime that I already see, so it's pretty that good, you know what I'm saying. Another thing, I just enjoyed this night, was action-packed, I guess you could say, which is pretty rare, because at first we was getting a lot of storytelling with like the other animes and cartoons on the block, but this night it was all action-packed, you know, Ghost in the Shell, Star Wars, even Inuyasha. I found myself hyped for the next Inuyasha, and I've already seen that episode because, you know, it's an old show, but I was pretty stoked for it. It was just that good. So I want to know what you guys think. Do you guys feel that Toonami is doing alright? I personally feel that the block right now is fantastic. I don't have a problem with it. Naruto is great. How can you guys complain about Naruto Shippuden finally being back where it belongs? Forget Disney XD, because it airing on that was complete crap. I mean, they didn't show it for like 2 whole years, I think, or a whole year. Come on. It's finally back, and you guys got a problem with them showing it from the beginning. It's not really going to kill you guys if you guys don't want to see that Shippuden. Turn the channel. And we'll lose a view, but we won't have to hear you guys complaining about it. Because, believe it or not, they do take what we say and word, you know what I'm saying? They keep it in the back of their minds, whether we believe it or not. So, guys, just keep your mouth shut. If you guys don't really enjoy a show, turn from it. That's what I say. I personally don't have a problem. I'm happy, and as an American fan that's American anime fan that's trying to support the industry, I'm gonna keep my channel tuned to Toonami as long as it runs. Hopefully it keeps on going and we keep getting great shows. We getting Black Lagoon, I think, pretty soon. I'm not sure when, I forgot. But I've never seen that. I'm pretty hyped to see it. A few friends told me it was like really violent, like heavy violence and stuff like that. So I'm really looking forward to that. This week's Toonami, let me know what you guys think about it in the comments. I enjoyed it. What would you guys rate it? I'm Kuro X Baka, and that's about it, YouTube. Bang.